Welcome back my channel Old Crypto Coin and new video. Today we are going to explore two fascinating American coins that continue to attract collectors from around the world. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny and the 1942 Lincoln Wheat Penny. These historic 1-cent coins represent an important period in American history and are cherished by numismatists because of their age, design, and collectible value. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical person. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials can be found on many examples of the coin. When we look at the obverse or front side of the 1941 and 1942 wheat pennies, we see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head appears the national motto, "In God we trust." The word liberty is located on the left side, while the year of issue appears on the right side. The reverse side is equally famous. It features two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions is the motto, E pluribus unum. This iconic design gave the coin its popular nickname, the wheat penny. The year 1941 was a significant period in American history. The United States was on the verge of entering World War II. Millions of wheat pennies were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The Philadelphia mint coins carry no mint mark, while Denver coins feature a D mint mark and San Francisco coins display an S. Collectors often search for high-grade examples of a 1941 wheat penny. Coins with original red luster and minimal, where can command much higher prices than circulated examples. Errors and varieties may also increase value significantly. The 1942 wheat penny continued the same design and composition. These coins are made primarily of copper and tin alloys before the wartime steel cents of 1943 were introduced. Because of this, many collectors view the 1942 wheat penny as the final traditional copper cent before the dramatic wartime changes. One interesting aspect of the 1942 wheat penny is its connection to World War II. As wartime demands increased, the U.S. Mint began considering alternative materials for coin production. This eventually led to the famous steel cents of 1943. Today, both the 1941 and 1942 wheat pennies remain popular among collectors. While common circulated examples are usually affordable, rare mint state specimens and error coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. When examining these coins, collectors should pay attention to the condition of Lincoln's portrait, the sharpness of the wheat stalks, and the presence of original mint luster. Coins graded by professional grading services often command the highest premiums. Another factor affecting value is rarity within specific grades. A coin that appears ordinary in circulated condition may become extremely valuable if preserved in pristine mint state condition. The historical significance of these coins cannot be overstated. They circulated through America during a period marked by economic recovery, global conflict, and technological advancement. Each coin serves as a small piece of American history that has survived for more than 8 decades. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1941 and 1942 Lincoln Wheat Pennies offer an exciting opportunity to connect with the past. Their classic design, historical importance, and collectible appeal ensure they will remain favorites for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video about the 1941 and 1942 Lincoln Wheat Pennies, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another coin collecting adventure. See you in the next video. Step 1 today, we are taking a deep dive into one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history, the 1941 wheat penny. At first glance, this small copper coin may look ordinary, but behind its simple appearance lies a remarkable story of American history, wartime preparation, rare varieties, collecting excitement and surprising values. The Wheat Penny series is one of the most beloved coin collections in the United States. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the coin became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1941, America was standing on the edge of a major historical turning point. The world was already involved in World War II, and although the United States had not yet fully ended the conflict at the beginning of the year, changes were coming that would affect every aspect of American life, including its coinage. The obverse of the 1941 wheat penny features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Around Lincoln's portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1941. The reverse displays two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions appears the national motto, E Pluribus Unum. This design remained in use until 1958 and became one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. The 1941 wheat penny was produced at 3 different United States mint facilities. Philadelphia struck coins without a mint mark. Denver produced coins with the D mint mark. San Francisco struck coins carrying the S mint mark. Together, these facilities produced hundreds of millions of pennies, ensuring that the coin would circulate widely throughout the country. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 887 million pennies in 1941. Because of this enormous mintage, circulated examples are usually common today. However, collectors are always searching for high-grade specimens with strong details, attractive color, and minimal wear. Such coins can command significantly higher values than ordinary circulated examples. The Denver Mint struck over 128 million coins in 1941. These coins can often be identified by the small d located below the date. Collectors appreciate Denver issues because many examples display strong strikes and attractive surfaces. While most circulated pieces remain affordable, mint state examples become much more desirable. The San Francisco Mint produced approximately 92 million pennies in 1941. Coins from this mint bear the S mint mark. Many collectors seek high-quality San Francisco examples because fully read specimens in pristine condition can be surprisingly difficult to locate. One of the most important factors affecting a 1941 wheat penny's value is its condition. Coin collectors use grading systems ranging from poor to mint state. A heavily circulated penny may only be worth a small premium above face value, while an uncirculated example with original red color can be worth many times more. Color plays a major role in determining value. Copper coins are classified into 3 color categories. Brown coins have lost most of their original mint luster. Red-brown coins retain some original color. Red coins maintain nearly all their original mint brilliance. Collectors generally pay the highest prices for fully red examples because they are much harder to preserve over decades. Another exciting aspect of collecting 1941 wheat pennies is searching for errors in varieties. Minting mistakes can transform an ordinary coin into a highly desirable collectible. Some collectors spend years examining rolls of pennies hoping to discover a rare error. One variety that attracts attention is the double die effect. In these cases, certain letters or numbers may appear doubled due to the way the die was manufactured. Genuine double die coins can command substantial premiums depending on the strength of the doubling and collector demand. Off-center strikes are another fascinating error. During the minting process, if a coin blank is not properly positioned, part of the design may be missing while the remaining design appears shifted. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more desirable the coin may become. Die cracks provide another area of interest. As dies wear out, cracks may develop and transfer raised lines onto coins. Some collectors specialize in identifying and documenting these unusual features. Clipped planchets also occasionally appear. These errors occur when the metal blank is improperly cut before striking. The resulting coin may have a missing curved section along its edge, creating a distinctive appearance. The year 1941 occupies a unique position in American history. By December that year, the attack on Pearl Harbor would bring the United States fully into World War II. The following year saw significant changes in coin production, including the famous steel cents of 1943. As a result, the 1941 wheat penny represents one of the final pre-war copper pennies before wartime material shortages altered American coinage. Many collectors enjoy assembling complete sets of wheat pennies by date and mint mark. The 1941 issues are essential components of such collections. Although not considered key dates, high-grade examples can still be challenging and rewarding to acquire. When evaluating a 1941 wheat penny, experts examine several characteristics. They look for strike quality, luster, color, surface preservation, and eye appeal. Even small differences in these areas can dramatically influence market value. Professional grading services have certified numerous 1941 pennies in high mint state grades. Exceptional specimens with outstanding color and preservation often achieve impressive auction results. These top-quality coins demonstrate how condition can transform a common coin into a valuable collectible. Storage is extremely important for copper coins. Exposure to moisture, chemicals, and improper handling can cause discoloration and damage. Collectors often store valuable pennies in protective holders to preserve their condition for future generations. Many beginning collectors discover their first wheat penny in pocket change, inherited collections, or old coin jars. The excitement of finding a coin that is more than 80 years old often sparks a lifelong interest in numismatics. The 1941 wheat penny also serves as an educational tool. Through a single coin, collectors can learn about American history, economics, manufacturing technology, art, and events that shaped the 20th century. Step last today, we are taking a deep dive into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1942 wheat penny. At first glance, this small 1-cent coin may look ordinary, but behind its simple appearance lies a remarkable story connected to World War II American industry and the growing interest of coin collectors around the world. The wheat penny, also known as a Lincoln Wheat cent, was produced in the United States from 1909 to 1958. The 1942 issue was struck during one of the most important periods in American history. The United States had recently entered World War II, and the nation was rapidly transforming its economy to support the war effort. Factories were producing military equipment. Citizens were buying war bonds, and every metal resource was becoming increasingly valuable. The obverse, or front, of the 1942 wheat penny features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. This iconic design was created by Victor David Brenner and first appeared in 1909. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription, "In God We Trust." To the left is the word liberty, while the date, 1942, appears on the right side. This design became one of the most recognizable images in American numismatic history. Turning to the reverse side, we see two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. The phrase, "E pluribus unum," appears at the top. These wheat ears symbolize America's agricultural strength and gave the coin its famous nickname, the wheat penny. The 1942 wheat penny was minted at 3 different facilities. Coins without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia. Coins with a D mint mark were struck in Denver, while those with an S mint mark came from San Francisco. Millions of these pennies were produced, making them relatively common today. But certain varieties and high-grade examples can be surprisingly valuable. One reason collectors love the 1942 wheat penny is its connection to the wartime transition in coin production. During the following year, 1943, the U.S. Mint switched from copper pennies to zinc-coated steel cents in order to conserve copper for military use. As a result, the 1942 penny represents the final full year of traditional bronze composition before this historic change. The standard 1942 wheat penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Although these specifications seem ordinary, they help collectors identify authentic examples and detect altered coins. Today, many 1942 wheat pennies can still be found in old collections, coin albums, estate sales, and even forgotten jars of change. Most circulated examples are worth only a few cents to a few dollars, but condition is everything in the coin collecting world. A coin with sharp details, original luster, and minimal work can command significantly higher prices. Collectors carefully examine the coin's surfaces for signs of wear. The highest points of Lincoln's hair, cheek, and coat are often the first areas to show circulation. On the reverse, the wheat stalks and lettering should remain sharp and well-defined. Coins that retain their original mint luster are especially desirable. Another fascinating aspect of the 1942 wheat penny is the possibility of mint errors and varieties. Some examples display double dies, repunched mint marks, or striking abnormalities. These rare variations can dramatically increase a coin's value, and make it highly sought after by collectors. One of the most famous varieties associated with 1942 pennies is the 1942 to 1 overdate error. This occurred when a die originally intended for a 1941 coin was modified and reused for 1942 production. Under magnification, traces of the number 1 can be seen beneath the 2 in the date. Genuine examples of this overdate variety are considered major collectibles and can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition. The Denver Mint also produced a 1942 D overdate variety that attracts significant attention from collectors. These coins are rarer than normal issues and often become highlights of advanced wheat penny collections. When evaluating a 1942 wheat penny, professional grading services use a scale from 1 to 70. Coins graded mint state 63, 65, or higher can bring impressive premiums. Exceptional examples with brilliant original surfaces and minimal marks are especially difficult to find. Auction records demonstrate how condition affects value. While common circulated coins may sell for less than $1, superb uncirculated examples have sold for hundreds of dollars. Rare varieties and error coins can achieve even higher prices at major auctions. For beginning collectors, the 1942 wheat penny offers an excellent entry point into American numismatics. It combines historical significance, affordability, and the possibility of discovering valuable varieties. Many collectors start by assembling a complete wheat penny set and quickly become fascinated by the history behind each date and mint mark. As we continue exploring this remarkable coin, remember that every 1942 wheat penny passed to the hands of Americans living during a defining moment in world history. These coins circulated during wartime, witnessed economic changes, and survived for decades before finding their way into modern collections. In the next part of this video, we will examine the rarest 1942 wheat penny varieties, discuss grading techniques, reveal notable auction results, and show you exactly what to look for when searching through old coin collections. This section can serve as the first 10 to 15 minutes of a longer 70-minute video. To reach a full 70 minutes, continue with detailed segments on varieties, grading, errors, auction records, collecting tips, historical context, and market values.